Hi everybody, I'm Mrs. Insanewitch and welcome to another Gems of War week. This is the spoilers news video, so let's jump into it. To be truthful, I recorded the video, I talked and talked and talked, and when I ended I saw that my sound was not on, so I need to do it all over again. So as usual, I always go to the shop and get my resources, which are already done, and buy the new troop also with glory, which I already did. So I always buy to the max. So, with this little side note, let's jump into the schedule of the week, which is, so from Monday 26th to June the 2nd, we will have Underspire in Maugrim Woods. From May 26th to June 22nd, we will have the weekly event on the that it's called the Forbidden Forest, and we also have the new troop Woodseer for Maugrim Woods, so the glory troop. This is the guild event, so the Forbidden Forest. It's a easy event this week. We have a new PvP season starting today, so May 26th to August 11 we have the PvP season of Fury with 2 new immortals. We will go there when I do my PvP video. We will have Faction Assault on May 27, so Tuesday, for Elgate. May 28th, Wednesday, Pet Rescue Druidoodle. On May 29th, Thursday, Class Trial Warden. And for the weekend, May 30 to June 22nd, we will have Faction Assault Umbral Nexus. So a 3-day Faction Assault for the weekend. This is the schedule for this week. So before I forget, let me just say one thing. So I have not been doing class trial videos or Underspire videos. I am still taking a break. Oh my god, epic trials, sorry. I am still taking a break on Underspire, but if you need teams, there are videos there on the channel, so you just have to search. There are videos there for Maugrim Woods, Underspire, and also for the epic trials. So that's why I have not been doing those things. Now let's go to not the shop, to the collection and see the weapons for this week. So Maugrim Woods, unknown. This one, Crimson Insignia, is the weapon that we can only get by spending real money. So it's the purchasable weapon. And now let's go and see the other one. So you can get Warden's Gauntlet. Let's go down. Warden's Gauntlets just by doing 250 fights with your class Warden. Then for the masteries, we can get Bow of Betrayal just by leveling up your nature mastery to level 7. We have Ice Arrow. Leveling up your water and nature mastery to level 24, and Piercing Lance. Piercing Lance. You can get this one by leveling up your air mastery to level 5. So these are the weapons that you can get just by leveling up your nature, water, and air masteries to the max of level 24. Then the Faction Assault weapon that you can get tomorrow and only tomorrow, either on the Soulforge or the Faction Assault shop. is Hellblade. This one. So only tomorrow, either Faction Assault also or Soulforge. Then for the other weapons in the Soulforge this week, we have Dagger of Maugrim. This one is a useful weapon for low level players. It only costs 75 diamonds, so can be useful for PvP battles in Maugrim Woods, Underspire, or any battle related to Maugrim Woods, because it deals double damage. So this one is good for low level players. Then we will have Devil's Bane. This one has a 4% chance to kill, but it's not great. Other than the 4%, no, not that good. Then we have Doom Fouchard. It's a great Doom. It's a good Doom. It loops. It has looping capability, so it's a good Doom. And we have Doom Glaive, and this one is a great Doom also. We have Hope's Crescent. I have nothing to say about this one. We also have Lunar Tide, but before I forget, Lunar Tide is always in the Soulforge because it's one of the weapons that we need to craft Stellarix. So we will have to craft Stellarix weapon, and then we will be able to craft Stellarix. So Lunar Tide always on the Soulforge, and it's useful because it converts all purple gems to Doom Skulls and then deals a double damage to an enemy. So it has a bit of capability to loop depending on the board, but this one is always on the Soulforge. We have Lupina's Edge. Creates a mix of 6 green and red gems. So you know me, I like weapons that create a mix of gems. We have Moonblade, also in the Soulforge. Don't think I ever used it, nothing to say about this one. Then we have Pet of the Wolf. Also nothing to say about this one. And Vampiric Mark. So again, nothing to say about this one. And then we will have Wolfhammer, that creates a mix of 6 green and blue. Oh my god, 6 blue and green gems for each Maugrim Wood ally, so can be useful. I like it. We like it. Well, let's jump into the troops that we can get this week by opening our event chests. So let's see Unknown first. I'm missing Reeve Narok. So this one was the last PvP season. So PvP season of Night Mythic, the one that we could get with gold marks. I did not get it because gold marks are a precious resource. Now, owned. First, let's go here. So Atyr and Ascendant and Scroll Reborn are always on the Soulforge. So these two you cannot get by opening your event chests because they are always on the Soulforge to craft. Lunar Leon, always on the Soulforge, so also, and you can get it by crafting Cosmic Dragon eggs with Dragonite, or wait for it to be the targeted dragon of the week on the Soulforge, because this one is from the Stellarix set. Now, the other troops that you cannot get by opening your event chest, I'm doing things backwards now. That you cannot get by opening your event chests are the Moon. So this one you can only get by opening your Epic Vault Keys or Vault Keys. And then all the ones that say Hellgate you can only get by opening your Chaos Shards in the Hellgate Delve in the Underworld. So Sharonas is one. Judge of the Dead is then another one. I said Sharonas, didn't I? Yeah, I did. So Judge of the Dead, Sharonas, my Sharona. Oh my god, Polymetis, also there on the Elgate Delve, and Fury, and anything else? No. So those 4 cards you can only get by opening your Chaos Shards on the Delve for Elgate in the Underworld. Those are the cards that you cannot get by opening your your event chests. Now let's see the mythics for this kingdom. We have Atir and Scroll. This mythic is a good loop troop. It has a loopy capability, but the lycanthropy gems are bad, so they can be a pain. So mixed feelings about this one. It's a good loop troop, but the lycanthropy gems are a pain. So next one we have Midwinter Lycan. Midwinter Lycan, it's the best mythic of this kingdom. It has a good spell and good traits, so this one is the best one to have. It was a Mythic Friday mythic, so somewhere on the past months. It's not that old, but it's not that new. It's recent, but so if you did not get it then, now is a good chance. So open your event chests to try and get Midwinter Lycan. It is the best mythic of this kingdom. We will have Wolfgarok also. Wolfgarok has a Devour skill range, kill range, not skill, kill. So it deals damage to an enemy boosted by Wargare allies. If the enemy dies, so the kill range, if the enemy dies, it will devour a random enemy. Can be useful, but it's kind of meh because the damage is not that great. Then we have, I talked about Atir Ascended and Scroll Reborn, so always on the Soulforge, but they are not great. So, and you cannot get it on your event chests. So yeah, these 3 are the ones that you can get by opening your event chests: Atir and Scroll, Midwinter Lycan, and Wolfgarok. Midwinter Lycan being the best one. Now, let's jump to the Soulforge and see the mythics for this week. Mythics in the Soulforge this week. So, but first let's go to the Lunar Tide. Lunar Tide, yeah. Lunar Tide, and see. You will need to have these 3 Cosmic Dragons. So Lunar Leon, oh my god, Cometalas, and Nebuladrix. You will need these 3 Cosmic Dragons to be able to craft Lunar Tide, alongside with 550 souls and 550 Dragonite. Now let's go to the troops, and let's see Atir and Scroll and Atir Ascended and Scroll Reborn. So for Atir Ascended you will need 8 major orbs of Ascension, 5,000 souls, 50,000 souls, and 1 card, the Moon. So you will not lose the card. Keep in mind that you just need to have it. If you don't have it, you will need to open Epic Vault Keys or Vault Keys to be able to get it. So you will need this card. And for Scroll Reborn, you also will need 8 major orbs of Wisdom, 50,000 souls, and 1 card, the Sun. So also on the Epic Vault Keys or Vault Keys. That's what you need to be able to craft these ones. Always here. Let's go and see the targeted dragon this week is Nebula Drix, so also from the Cosmic Dragon set, and you will need 500 diamonds, 2000 dragonite, and 1000 souls. Those are the things that are always on the Soul Forge. Now let's see, and the dragon targeted this week. Let's go and see. Oh, if you do not have Spooky Imp, is in the Soul Forge this week, although it's not a big deal of a card, not that useful, but it's there if you are missing that one. Mythics for this week on the Soul Forge, we have Jotnar Storm Shield. It's crap. It has a good third trait, but it's crap. Then we have the Possessed King. So the Possessed King is mostly used for mana generate. It has a good third trait also, but the spell is crap, so can be good for mana generate, but not that good to attack and all those things. Then we have the Dead Captain Grimm. Dread Captain Grimm. Crap. So don't waste your diamonds. For me, the best one in the Soul Forge this week is Salamandria. It's a good mythic, deals true damage and has a possibility to loop depending on the burning gems on the board. And she also creates 2 burning gems when matching 4 or more gems on the third trait. So this one for me is the best mythic on the Soul Forge this week, Salamandria. Now let me recap and see, did I think I talked about everything. So don't forget, nothing special on the Daily Plunder menu this week. We do have a new set of campaign tasks, and that's it. I talked about everything again. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for listening to all my shenanigans, and I'll see you on the next one. Bye.